Isn't it funny that despite all the things going on in the world today, I mean, the world is literally coming to an end, and these are the things that are priority to these people. Anyway,
There's no such thing as trans
Why don't you think so?
because they're just people pretending to be something they're not. What is this gender identity? What is that? Somebody explain that to me. Show it to me on the body. It's not a real thing. It's an idea, right? I am not an idea in a man's head. My reality is real. My body is real. The things that I live with, the things that I go through are unique to me and all the women here. You know, a man will never experience that because a man feels like a girl that he is a girl is ludicrous. So I don't use the word. I say men pretending to be or women pretending to be because that's all it is. You're pretending to be something that you're not.
I think we finally have some sanity for a break, and I really would love to see more of these videos. That's why we always encourage us to share these videos on this platform. So it's literally the truth, and the truth is something that you can't really hide for so long. I mean, you might be pretending to be what you are not, but then deep down in you, you know, you're actually acting and deceiving yourself. Now this next video is actually going to point it out to you that the truth is something you can't run away from.
Guys, I messed up. I messed up. So I had a kid on Monday. They said their pronouns were she, her. Then on Wednesday, yesterday, they came to me and they said, you know what? My pronouns are they, them. I want you in the class to use they, them. Okay, cool, great. They come to class today. There's names on desks in groups for assigned seats. They can't find theirs because I guess my first class knocked it off. So I go to the class. Hey, is she in anyone's group? Does anyone see her name? It took me 5 minutes to realize what I did. So someone asked a question yesterday, what do you do when you mess up? Well, we all mess up. So what I did when they were sitting by themselves, I approached them and said, I screwed up, didn't I? And they said, yep. And I said, I am so sorry. That is completely 100% my fault. I apologize. I will not get it wrong moving forward. Please know I heard you when you told me your pronouns and I will get it right. That was totally my bad. I apologize. So that's what you do. You own it. You apologize. They were happy that I came over to them. They were disappointed in me. I just saw the look of disappointment and I was just like so disappointed in myself. But we just get better. We learn, we grow, get better. I will not F it up again.
If this is the person that your young one learns under, I mean, spends 5 hours or more under every single day of the week, then I can predict what that young one would turn out to be. Then aside that, I wonder what the educational sector, the educational department, would actually turn out to be, because I don't know how many minutes would be left after you guys dedicate so much time to fixing pronouns. He said the little girl came a day before and was saying to be identified by a pronoun, she, her. Then the next day chooses another pronoun, they, them. So imagine a class of 10 students and all that, and every day every single one of them comes with different pronoun, and you literally have to write it down, and you are like he, him, she, they, them. It's really crazy. It's mentally draining and it's stupid, and it's still the same reality that this person cannot hide, because the human brain is not built to dwell on those stupid things. You are really forcing it and you are avoiding reality, which is not going to last, but then it's still going to have a turning effect on the younger generation, and that is our biggest fear. But since these people have infiltrated every single sector, especially the educational sector, isn't it high time we started homeschooling now? Now, you guys remember how we the truth community have been talking about the red substance a long time ago. I mean, even years before it became an accepted fact amongst many people, the general public. And I mean, as at then, when they see the truth community as insane people or a bunch of jobless people just trying to cause confusion, and now this video actually proves to you that it is not only true, but then there are various ways to it. You know about the red substance, but it majorly has to do with moving the red hemoglobin liquid, you know what I'm saying, or in this case he called it plasma, from a person to another. And with this initiative, this person, just like these other people, also plan to stay younger and live longer. So this man right here is proposing it as a way for him to live longer, live forever. Actually, I don't know who wants to stay on this earth forever, but he plans on living forever. Watch the video.
This man explains how he's going to live forever, and Tucker Carlson just interviewed him. And what he said at the end of this clip is absolutely disturbing.
Those would not include injecting yourself with your son's blood, right?
That's right.
Why'd you do that?
And one day I was talking to my dad and he said, I need to tell you, I had this really scary situation where he said, I wrote a brief, I walked away, I came back and I saw that my words were a jumbled mess. I was experiencing cognitive lapse and I wasn't aware of it. He's 71. He said, I'm terrified of losing my mind.
Yes.
And I said, Dad, how interesting, because right now the team and I are talking about plasma infusions. And so I said, if you're interested, I'm happy to give you a liter of my plasma. And then my 17-year-old son was there and he's like, hey, if you guys are doing it, I'm in. So my son gave me a liter of plasma. I gave my dad a liter of plasma. The data showed that in me, there was no effect. But in my dad, his speed of aging reduced by 25 years.
Okay, so now we're getting into the theories about taking the blood of children.
So this is very common. We do organ transplants. We all donate blood. So it's just in a slightly different frame, but it's very much a part of.
Well, it's a recognizable frame. And by the way, I'm not endorsing any of this, but there is a frame, to use your word, on the internet of like super rich tech billionaires living forever on the blood of children.
Yeah.
Not a super appealing frame, I would say.
Yeah.
This is that.
Yeah, and we did it open.
Now, this might be fascinating to many people. It actually is not fascinating to me. Aside the idea they're selling to the public that's living forever, which is not something that is also pleasing to me. What I actually discovered is the younger the person you are taking this plasma from, then the younger the recipient is going to look, or let's say the longer, if it's true, the recipient would live. If this is the case, this leaves a certain age bracket or age group as the target, as the actual target, and various videos that we've shown you here actually tells you who these targets would be, the age bracket, the age group, which still goes back to endorse negatively, which goes back to tell you why there is an increase in the rate of disappearance of younger ones, especially within certain age brackets. These are the experiments that they try to do with them. Of course, they come out to put it out in the public in a fascinating way, in a way that blows your mind and makes you want to be a part of it. Nah, it's never a good thing to do. So let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to share it.